Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back.
What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm here with my guy, Dab Daddy, the CEO of fucking these hoes. What's going on, buddy?
Fucking these bookies are over St. Prue. Shit, that's what we doing.
You
Shit.
fucking raped him. Did it again.
Let's go.
Did it again. Yeah, we're here for UFC Vegas 89. We'll do a quick recap on Vegas 88. Chad and Helliger, money line. We gave that out. Underdog play plus 140. Hit that one. We took Corey McKinnon by decision. We did not get there on that one with us. Fucking debutant Danny Silva, he got it done. That son of a bitch. We also had the under. Didn't get there. But then Thiago Moises, very confident in him. Inside the distance, round 2 and round 3. So the round 3, the bigger number hit. That cashes the fuck up at plus 600. Ode Osborne, Jafel Filio. Hey, we said sub on the show on Thursday. My dumbass ended up going with an underdog, but it is what it is. Hope you took the picks instead of doing some dumb shit like I did. And then the next one, Chelsea Chandler, absolute smash spot, like we said, another underdog. Hit that one fucking beautifully, and we invested properly. Mike Davis, round 2, round 3, we said that on the show. That fucking smacked. Personally, I forgot to bet it, so that sucks a big bag of dicks. But Brian Barberena, he also sucks a big day, dicks. Old GM3 came through. Who could have seen that one coming, Dabs? GM3.
Oh, no, man. No.
And then how about Macy Chazon? She gets it done again. Round 1, fucking easy. No rematch was even necessary. C-Rod comes through. Another dog comes through. We smacked him live. And then the next one, Kennedy and Zechikwu. Dabs, what happened in that fight?
Hey, look, bro. I don't rub my success in anybody's face, but I told y'all to take over St. Prue plus 475, and look what happened.
He did it. Old dog came through. And then Brian Battle. Everybody knows what happened there. We should have got round 2, round 3. That sucks dicks. And then Tai Tuivasa, man, he's not looking so hot anymore. Can never bet on our guy again. I don't think he's doing shit. Easy money on Marcin Tybura. Had to bet with the guy. I thought he would do a lot better than that. Honestly, his performance was abysmal. Abysmal. But that's last week's recap. We'll jump into UFC Vegas 89. 14 fights this week. And a little bit of lower level fights. We're not going to spend too much time deep diving into these ones for you guys. But we'll still give you our picks. Angles, as always. First fight of the night is Igor Severino versus Andre Lima. This is two Dana White's Contender Series debutants facing each other. Straight up, I just think you got to take the dog in this situation. He looks really good, too. Lots of knockouts. I think if he does win, it's by KO. What do you think on this one, Dabs?
Yeah, man, I'm taking the dog here. Probably going to take that point spread. Might spring me the money line. I think he's better on the feet. Throws more volume. Got some power. Overall, skill pretty much everywhere. And the thing that just throws me off with, what's his name?
Andre
Lima? What's his name? Silva?
Yeah, it's De Silva on some books.
De Silva? Whatever they call the dude. Silva, De Lima, whatever they call the dude. Yeah, man. Motherfucker just throw down low volume. I understand in the Dana White Contender Series fight, oh boy didn't want to fight, but nah, you take the fight to that motherfucker. You didn't want to fight yourself. And you showed me before you have low volume. So yeah, we're taking the dog here. We're gonna keep it simple. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't like his fight at all. Next one up, Miles Johns, Cody Gibson. This one hasn't moved too much on the line, still around to pick him. But Davey Grant did pull out. Miles Johns is filling in here. Not too much of short notice there. But I think Cody Gibson did have the better cardio. He might take over in round 2 or 3. I think I'm just going to try to live bet this spot, though. See what happens in this fight. Because I'm not
initially I was on Cody Gibson here, but honestly, just skill for skill, Miles Johns is a way better guy. He's pushed through in the last couple of fights with the cardio. USADA's not here. I'm going to side with the better skill and a side with no USADA. Homie just got off of suspension for a little steroid or some shit or something like that. I don't know what it was, but homie probably right back on the juice. And I'm gonna lean with Johns here to get it done by decision. So let's go.
Yeah, I don't mind that one at all. Next fight we're talking about here is Mick Parkin versus Mo Usman. This one hasn't moved too much either. Mick Parkin's actually down a bit, opening at minus 170 to minus 150 now. Mo was plus 130, now plus 140 on some books. But Chris Barnett, he was going to be in here. Our guy had to pull out. So, I mean, that immediately makes this a way worse card. But I think Mo Usman, he's a big guy, but he's just a wrestler, man. I think if he tires out, Mick's going to take over. He's also the bigger guy, about 30 pounds heavier than him, too. So I think Mick Parkins takes this one. I'm on him on the money line. I'm going to be throwing him in some parlays, too. What do you think, Dabs?
Yeah, man, I've been on Mick Parkin all week. I think he's going to be the faster, sharper, stronger guy. Also think he's going to have the wrestling advantage and the striking advantage here. I think people are buying into the Usman name a little too much. He was getting jabbed up by Jay Collier. Until he got Jay Collier out of there, he was getting jabbed up by Jay Collier. I think Mick is going to do the same thing. He's working with a very, very great heavyweight in Tom Aspinall, and I think we're going to see a little bit of that striking on display this weekend. So Mick Parkin on the money line for me.
I like it. Might even sprinkle round 2 or 3 if Usman starts to tire out. I think he might even get him out of there. So, 2-3 or the money line. Let's go. Next one up is first women's fight of the night. Montserrat Rendon, plus 105, moved up to plus 130. And Daria Zelezniakova, minus 130, moving up to minus 160 and minus 225 now. I still like her, honestly. I'm going to be putting her on a parlay. She's the second leg of a parlay to get you started on this card to make some money. Bet with the bookies' money and not your own. It's the Mick Parkins and Daria Zelezniakova. What do you think about that fight, Dabs?
Yeah, man, I'm on the little Russian chick, man. Running a little slow, very stiff. I think this girl outstrikes her definitely on the feet. I possibly can see a finish, but we're gonna take her the money. We're gonna take her the money line too. It's gonna be a parlay piece for me as well, and we're not gonna get cute. Just win the fight for me. That's it.
I like it. Yeah, I liked her striking a lot when I watched it on the tape. I think she's gonna be the way better striker than this girl. Also, Montserrat Rendon started her career a little bit late. She's old at 35 years old, and she's only got a few fights. So, I mean, I don't like anybody that starts their careers late at all. So I'm not for her at all. Can't make a bet on her. Speaking of people you can't bet on, same thing with this next guy, Steven Ngoyan. He opened at minus 200, now minus 225. Jarno Aarons plus 150, now plus 160, even plus 180 on some books if you shop around. But yeah, he's definitely the side. Steven Ngoyan has a record of 2 wins and 1 loss on Dana White's Contender Series. I can't be betting on a guy that went there 3 times with questionable. The decision, he got beat up a little bit. He got a loss by a flying knee, so they gave him another chance. I don't know. I just don't like him. He looked punchable in his third fight over Bryce Mitchell's cousin there, AJ Cunningham. Took a lot of shots. And Jarno's just a good grinder with a good enough cardio to get this guy out of there. I think he gets the decision, but money line for me on the dog. What do you think?
Yeah, man, I'm on Ronald Aaron. I'm going to take that point spread. I think, honestly, Aaron has him covered kind of pretty much everywhere, man. I think Aaron's going to come in here and take over. Going to win this fight. What is he on, a 3-fight losing streak? What is it, 2 or 3?
Yeah, he's been losing pretty bad lately.
Okay, yeah, and I don't break this Steven Nguyen, whatever you want to fucking call it. I don't rate the guy very highly at all. Honestly, I think Aaron's could break this guy. To be honest, I think Aaron's could possibly break him. So we're going to take Aaron's on the point spread. We're going to sprinkle that money line as well. Definitely a fade off of minus 180 off of Steven Nguyen or whatever. But that's pretty much it for me.
Can't do it. Really can't do it. It really is that sweet. Just can't be betting on these guys that tried 3 times. Can't do it. So next one's actually going to be a banger, though. One of my favorite fights, I think. Ricardo Ramos versus Julian Erosa. Erosa was plus 115, moving up to plus 150. Ramos was minus 150, moving up to minus 175, minus 180 on some books. They've both been finished a lot. Both not doing well. I'm thinking violence in this one. Don't even have to pick a side. Violence. This one should finish. We'll see. What do you think? I want to look up some numbers on this, actually. Under 2.5 is minus 165. Not the worst, Debs. Not the worst.
Oh, who are we on? We're on Erosa and Ramos?
Yeah, Julian Erosa and Ricardo Ramos.
Look, I understand the volatility in this fight. I can't trust Ricardo Ramos in this position. I can put more trust in the Julian Erosa. Had the cardio. I know he's a fucking scrappy fucking dog. He got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure he does.
I could see Julian Erosa taking over late or getting a late finish. So I would side with the dog here, but I'm right with you. I see violence coming from both sides. So I would look for a violence play as well. But as of right now, I have nothing screaming out at me at all. So I'm going to pass on the fight.
Yeah, I think I agree. It definitely is a dog or pass spot. Or bet the violence on both sides, which is what I might find myself getting to.
I like it.
That's what I think. Even fight ends in round 2 or 3, that might not be such a bad look. Plus 350 and plus 500 on the fight ends in round 2 and 3. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I like it.
So how about Trey Ogden and Kurt Holloway? This one actually flipped. Trey Ogden was the underdog, and now Kurt Holloway is the underdog. Kurt was minus 160, and now Trey is minus 150, opened at plus 120. I don't know. I'd have to go with the dog now, take the bookie side and Kurt Holloway. Trey Ogden's not that impressive to me. Neither one of them very impressive, but I do think Kurt Holloway is the better guy. Bookies thought so too, and I'll take him at plus money, I think, here.
Yeah, man, I already locked in Kurt Holloway. I think I locked him in around that plus 140 range, plus 120, plus 140 range. Can't remember the number. Took that number on Bet Online for sure. Yeah, I like him everywhere. I like him on the ground, off his back. If he's off his back, I think he can scramble up to his feet. I think he'd be the more active guy on the ground, off his back, and I think he'd be the more superior striker on the feet, has the better combinations, and the more power. And Trey Ogden's very low volume. You know what I mean? More of a grappling heavy kind of guy. So as long as Kurt Holloway can keep this fight standing up, I think he comes in as an underdog. And I really like that point spread. So I'm be looking at the point spread for sure. I don't see a finish coming from the Ogden side. I see a finish coming from the Holloway side a little bit more. So I like that point spread a little bit more as well. So let's get it.
Yeah, I agree. I'd have to agree. Kurt Holloway. Hell yeah. I'm just going to write this shit down. Maybe a KO on him. And then how about the golden boy up next? Edmund Shabazian versus AJ Dobson. AJ's plus 150. Hasn't really moved. Still around minus 200 for Shabazian. Plus 150 on Dobson. Who you got here?
Honestly, I'm kind of torn on this fight. Don't really know where I'm going to get. Where I'm going to land yet. I honestly like AJ Dobson in this spot. If he can get out of round 1, I really like him. But that round 1 does scare me. Coming from the Edmund Shabazian side, I think he could get finished round 1. But as of right now, I'm leading AJ Dobson. I like him 2-3. So that's where we're gonna stay.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy at all. They've been trying to promote Edmund Shabazian over and over and over again. I just don't. Never really liked him. Still don't. I'd have to take the dog here, if anything.
Right.
See how it goes in the first few fights. If we're up
Let's
some money,
Let's
I'd bet
go.
the casino's money. Let's go. What do you got? What happened?
I took Purdue live twice. Took Purdue minus 21.5. Also took a minus 26.5. Got a little greedy on the minus 20%, minus 26.5. But they're up 28 points right now. So let's just hold for 15 seconds.
Hold the line, boys.
Right?
Think they can do it. All right, next up, we'll go to the heavyweights.
28
the
points.
Big boys.
Let's get it.
Carl Williams. He opened up at minus 130. I never saw that line anywhere, but shot up to minus 270, minus 250. Now settled at minus 185. And Tafa's still out there at plus 100. He opened at plus 200 out there now. I got to side with Carl Williams, I think. Can't trust Tafa. He's round one or bust, really. He's got to get that KO or else he's just going to get fucked. Super fucked. Can't trust the fat boys anymore. Never liked Tafa, especially with the switch up too. It was going to be Junior Tafa, but we all know Junior Tafa stepped in for Justin before, so now Justin's going to fill in here. Short notice again. I just don't like any of that fucking situation, so I'll be betting against Tafa here for sure. What do you think, Debs?
I mean, I do like Carl Williams here, but Carl Williams at almost a minus 200 line favorite. I can't really get behind that, but I do like him to win. It depends on how the night goes. I may get to a finish on Carl Williams, even though he's not really warranted of getting a finish here. He possibly is. He could possibly get it.
Tafa will get tired, I think. Like I said, it's going to be round one or bust for him. So
exactly. So,
but yeah, he's definitely in the parlay for me.
We'll see how it goes.
It's the third leg of the parlay. I took Mick Parkins, Daria, and then Carl Williams is the third leg to add to that. But definitely do just the two-legger, then add the third if you want to get a little greasy.
I like
That's
it.
what I do want to do. Then the next one, still actually torn on this one, but Luis Palejo plus 105, moving up plus 120, 130, 145. And Fernando Padilla minus 130, minus 160, minus 175. I think it's even higher than that now. I think Padilla's the side here. He's a good striker. He could sleep this kid if he's not careful. But I definitely expect violence here. Luis Palejo's another Dana White's Contender Series debutant. And I don't know if he's a proven finisher like Padilla is. So I think Padilla's the side. Probably ITD.
Yeah, I like the other side here, man. I think he's honestly pretty durable, a scrappy guy. Comes forward, throws a lot of volume. I think if it gets at a round one, I can't even pronounce his name. He really puts it on. Yeah, I can't really pronounce his little last name, but Jua, whatever you want to do it. I like the other side. I'm going to take the point spread, possibly take that money line. Not sure yet, but I'm not going to get behind Padilla here.
No.
No.
I trust him still. He's been in some good scraps, good high-level competition.
I mean, a lot of people are parlaying the guy, taking him single, straight up.
I mean, it's because everybody fades these Dana White's Contender Series debutants, and I think I have to do it here too.
No, I'll get you. Don't
trust them. Never will. Only a few of them come out. You really have to keep either betting it blind, but you can't just pick here and there. You got to keep betting against these fucks. It's only a few legends come through out of there. Only a few of them actually make it. So yeah,
time will tell. We see where Fernando is.
Time will tell. Yeah, he could be the next fucking guy. Not a superstar, nothing, but maybe a contender, bit of a hype train. Who knows? Time will tell, like you said.
Exactly.
But, let's go to old man Billy Q. Been around for a long time. Big battles. He opened up at minus 175, moved to minus 150. It's actually flipped now to a pick'em, minus 110, minus 120 for Youssef Salal. Youssef Salal opened at plus 130. We saw him around plus 120, 110 during the week. But I think everybody, like we saw, did their tape study and saw, oh shit, this guy fought Ilya Taporia. So yeah, that line has definitely flipped, and I'm still on the side of Yusuf, I think.
Yeah, man, I'm on use of the law. Got the better measurables, gas tank, lateral movement. He can strike. He's going to be the more active guy off his back. Going to be the more active guy on the feet. I think he honestly pieces Billy Q up to a decision. We're going ahead now. We already locked in Yusuf Zalal plus 140 earlier in the week. It is down to a pick 'em now. So CLV 100% already on the play. We just need to follow through and get this dub.
It's true. It's all he's got to do. So yeah, Billy, he's 35 too. When I looked at it, I knew he was older, but 35 is getting up there. This guy's 27. He's 4-4 in his last 8. So yeah, can't be betting this guy right now. I don't think. Can't trust it. Won't trust it. How about the next one though? A matchup of the young boys, the young scrappy bantamweights, in Peyton Talbot and Cameron Simon. This line actually flipped too. Simon was the favorite at minus 125, and flipped to Peyton Talbot minus 120, and now he's minus 150, and you can get Cameron Simon for plus 120. What do you think, Dabs?
I think Simon's a side, more complete guy. We know what he's going to do. He and I don't know about this guy Talbot yet. So I know he's a great striker, but if you're gonna strike with Simon, I think that's a recipe for disaster, and you're fighting to lose. So I can't rely on him to actively grapple for 15 minutes. So we're gonna side with a more well-rounded guy and Cameron Simon, training with the champ also. So I like all that.
Yeah, definitely training with the champ is a very good look.
I mean, and coming off a loss with your kind of status, I would say, with your kind of status and skills, coming off a loss, you don't want to get right back in the win column here. You don't want to get back-to-back L's here. So I like Saban. Let's get it done.
So as this line came out early in the week, I did like Peyton Talbot, and the price was, all right there. But, when you look into it, Cameron Simon is definitely very good when you watch him on tape. He's still durable, young, all that. So I think I changed my mind during the middle of the week, and I'm going to side with my guy Dabs here, actually, and we're going to go with Cameron Simon. I've always liked my guy. We were on him before and he lost. So I'm not gonna continue to fade my guy just because he lost once. I'll continue to back Cameron Simon. I think he's a good young prospect. I think we could actually make a lot of money on him long term. I think he'll be around for a while. Be right there hanging out with Dreykus. Who knows? Might even fight for the belt someday. Got a lot of time ahead of himself.
I like it.
That's really the co-main event too. Hey, fuck, this is pretty weak card, ladies and gentlemen. Not the best. But the main event could deliver. Rose Namajunas and Amanda Ribas. Who do you got here, Dabs?
Yeah, man. Honestly, man, I like Rose. I like Rose to get it done here. I like Rose to get it done here. I do. So we're gonna side with Rose. Honestly, I want to take her on. I'm gonna take her money line. I'm gonna probably parlay.
Oh shit, we almost lost them.
Yeah, are we here? Hey, y'all,
You're good.
I'm at the sports book. Yeah, I don't know Wi-Fi be shit. Yeah, I'm on Rose here, man. I like parlay piece. I think Ribas can keep it competitive, possibly in the first round or two, but after that, I really think we'll put her on her, and that's where we're at, man. Better striking. I think she's honestly. I'm not gonna say she's better on the ground, but I think we can hold our own, man. We can hold our own. And Pat Barry in the corner, I like that, man. The last time Pat Barry was in the corner, he was cornering out Alonzo Minifield. Great advice from Pat Barry in that fight. And we're gonna keep it rolling here. We're gonna keep the train rolling and take Rose Namajunas.
Yeah. I had questions if her heart was still in it and where she's at, because she hasn't really mentioned retirement, but she has said, she always wants to do other things. And then that abysmal performance with Carla Esparza, she was talking about, all these things like, I don't really want to fight anymore, sick and tired of getting punched in the face. But I've heard, you can only take her so much at her word. But she says her heart's back in it. That's why she moved to strawweight to try and actually, fight for the title again there. So let's see if she actually does it. If she loses this one, I'm gonna be off her forever.
I feel you. I feel you on that, G. I
I was
definitely.
a huge fan of her until that boring ass Carla Esparza fight. I've never really had somebody that I turn on and I'm like, oh, I don't like you anymore. But that fight made me be like, just not a fan anymore.
No doubt, no doubt. I completely agree with you on all that. We'll find out, but I think she's here. She's looking beefy. She's looking nice. I think she's gonna be the bigger girl in that cage. And
I don't think Amanda Ribas is ready for her skill level. She
Nah,
did put up a decent fight against Manon Ferro, who is now going to go for the belt. Whoever
a
wins,
decent fight too. And I think
Aaron
honestly, I
Aaron
think
Field.
Rose won the fight.
It was close. It was a really close fight. Took her there as the dog, which you had to do. And I'm gonna back her again. I had thoughts that I wasn't gonna do it, but then it's like, am I really gonna bet on Amanda Ribas? I don't think I can do it. Don't think I can do it. So Rose inside the distance too. Like you said, this was a 5-round fight. I'm not even sure Ebos is ready for championship rounds. I know Rose, she'll go even if maybe her heart's not in it, whatever. She'll still have the cardio. I think she can beat the hell out of this girl. And 3, 4, 5. I might even sprinkle those props. Late finish on her.
I agree. I can see a late finish. So that's kind of where I was still leaning. I kind of want to take that point spread. I really do, but I got to see what's up.
Yeah. Still always more research to do. Always more. What else did I have on this one? She looked good at weigh-ins too. All these fighters, I watched weigh-ins. The only thing really noticeable was Billy Q, actually. I didn't really like the way he looked on the scales. Maybe he was trying to fight the wobbles, possibly. So, definitely didn't like him on the scales, and maybe that's why the line flipped. Other than that, everybody looked like they should on the scales, to be honest. Nothing crazy to report from the weigh-ins for you. That's really all we got right now. You can follow me on Twitter at MedDillon. We'll be posting Tallahassee Gas Mask UFC Play of the Week. It's cashed 2 weeks in a row. Dabs, let them know where you can find them. I'm a refresh.
Hey, my bad, y'all. I'm at this fourth book, man. I'm on some other things. But yeah, man, you can hit me up at I'm Deso Bubba on Twitter. I'm here on the Fight Lounge every Thursday and every Friday at 7 p.m. Central. So that's where you can find me, boys. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Love it. Yeah, we'll be posting the bets as always for the Fight Lounge on the Twitter page at MedDillon. Like I said, follow us here at Who-Bangin Sports Talk. We'll be doing the live sweat is back on Tuesday for all y'all that missed it last week. We're going to take a week off, but we're going to hit it hard next week on the live sweat. And we'll be right back here again next week for the Fight Lounge on Thursday or Friday to break these fights down again for you. Again. Every week. You know why? Because we don't ever stop.
At all, baby. Let's go.
Shout out to all the viewers. Make sure you come over here, hit that like, the subscribe button, all that good shit, and share it with your friends. Spread the cash, spread the love. Let's get it, baby. Peace out.
Let's go.